we're gonna get this last band pulled out of here, and it's surprisingly the same evil design that the other one was. So it shouldn't be too difficult to figure out because, well, there we go. Just rolled it all the way over until it vomited parts at me, which I wasn't ready to catch. Now I have to go looking for them. And I hope it's this little piece of flat steel because that's what it's about to be. And then you just finagle your band out, your other band, which is way hardier than the forward drum band. And then now we're at what's left of this is our basically what ends up being our tail shaft, which is probably is the entire tail shaft. So you're looking at about 6 inches here, and then 18 inches of the tail shaft is probably 2 feet long. And this last piece right here is referred to as an overrun clutch or your coast clutch, the one-way sprag. This is, if you think U-joints are dangerous to take apart with all the needles, look at these springs and these little rollers, and they've got these little shelves, little ramps. You take this thing apart, you call a professional, put it back together, because you shouldn't have done that. I'm not taking it out. I'm going to clean it, and I'm going to leave it right where it's at and put a rag over it and not look at it, because I've taken these apart and it's been a long process getting them put back together. So right now I got all my guts taken out that I'm worried about. I can pull the rest of my seals out, and then I need to figure out what I might need to call somebody that actually knows more about these transmissions to see if I can run on 5 bolts for the pump, or if I need to fix those, what I need to do about them. I'm sure I am not the first person that's ever destroyed these bolt holes for your pusher bolts. I'm sure I'm not the first one to ever do it. So there's most likely somebody that knows what I can and can't do. I'll just finish cleanup, and then I think I'm going to call it a day. Probably post this video with the 19 videos I've shot on this transmission today, and then it'll be time to go hang out with the family. Thanks for watching.